Subway Surfers, a game we all grew up playing, where you would literally put your life at stake. You know, you see a coin and decide to sprint towards it, while being completely oblivious of the train right in front of you. What's that noise? Well, today, I'm remaking the entire game from memory, and judging by how accurate this is, I'm starting to think I need to go outside more. First, I want to start with collectibles, or power-ups, whatever you call them. Now, the most obvious one is coins, so let's make a coin. Let's add a cylinder, make it thinner, and then make it gold, and now we have a coin. Except, obviously, we're not done. So, if I duplicate it, shrink it down, and change the colors a little bit, we end up with something a little like this. Except, I think we need something like a star in the middle. Maybe like this? Yeah, that seems about right. Now, I want to make the magnet that helps you collect more coins. So I know it like goes up on the sides, kind of like that, and then it's all red, and then these top pieces are gold, I think. And you end up with something like this. Pretty good, I think. Alright, this is taking way too long. Time for a speed round. Jumping boots. 2x distance multiplier. Jetpack. The pogo stick. I don't know why it looks like that, but I could have sworn it had 3 legs. I really hope these are similar to the original. Now, I think I'm gonna make the hoverboard, so let's do that. Now, I remember it being red and having like sections where every other one was darker, kind of like this. Then I remember there being like an outline that was gold, like this. Honestly, I feel like this is pretty accurate. All right, now I want to make the key, which also gives you an extra life. To be honest, I don't remember anything about it except for that it looked like a key. So I'm just gonna make a basic key, something like this, and then like that, make it all blue, I think, and you've got a key. That was simple. All right, now let's work on the trains. I remember it being green and red with doors and windows. And the last thing we need are some wheels. Yeah, that looks about right. Now we just need to duplicate the train, get rid of the door, change the size of the window, add some headlights, and a driver. Now there's one last train I remember, and that's the cargo train. Something a little like this. Now we just need a couple different colors. Red, blue. Now, there's one very important thing about these cargo trains, and that's the ramps that go in front of them. So, if we take a wedge, add some walls, we get something a little like this. Oh, that's all. Something a little like this. Now, there's just one last obstacle we need to make, and that's the barriers. There's 3 different versions. The one you can roll or jump over, the one you can only jump over, and the one you can only roll under. Alright, now there's one last very important thing I need to build, and that's the railroad track itself. So, let's do it. Now we need to work on what goes on the sides of the railroad. So if we add a wedge, stretch it all the way down, make it a bit taller and wider, make it red, take this cutout and intersect it with the wedge. Do that a couple more times. Duplicate the whole thing to the other side. Add a block to the end of each one. Make that red, duplicate it and make a little overhang, then add some bushes, and you have your finished railroad. Looks pretty good, I think. Scripting, my arch nemesis. ChatGPT, you're gonna have to lock in, or else we're not gonna have a game to play. First, let's start with the camera. If I just ask it to make a script where the camera follows the player as it moves lanes, we should be good. Alright, let's test it. It seems to work considering I can't move the camera with my mouth. But we don't have the movement yet, so we don't know if it works when we switch lanes. Now, let's work on the movement. I want the objects to move, not the player. So if I just tell ChatGPT this, hopefully it'll work. Alright, let's try it out. That did not work at all. Attempt 2. It's kind of working. Oh, it actually worked. Okay, rolling does not work, but everything else does. After some more adjustments, attempt 3. What the? That was an epic fail. Attempt 4. It kind of works. I don't know why I'm moving forward, but sure. So for some reason, since ChatGPT wants me to move forward, we're just gonna let it move forward. Attempt 5. I mean, I guess it works, but the rolling still doesn't. Attempt 6. I changed the moving forward because I didn't like it. Can't go any farther. Perfect. I mean, the rolling kind of works, I guess. We just need an animation for it. Next, I need to make the obstacle spawn and move towards the player. This turns out to be way harder than expected. Alright, let's test this out. Okay, so stuff's spawning and moving towards me, but this is not correct. I think I'm gonna have to ask a friend to help me out because AI does not know what it's doing. But for now, let's move on to UI.
Not so fast.
Wait, what was that? Go back. Karen,
That's my name.
what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing. I just came to give my speech.
Well, let's hear it.
Y'all, it's the new year, which means we need a new subscriber goal. By the end of this year, we need to hit 50K subs. Come on now, subscribe.
So scroll down and hit the subscribe button. While you're down there, you might as well like and hype the video. Well, that's it. Back to the video. Now, first of all, I suck at making UI, so don't judge. First, I made the play button. Yeah, I know it's bad. Next, I made the coin counter, keys counter, and hoverboards counter. Lastly, I made the high score counter. Yeah, I know it's bad. So what if I hired a friend? And that friend cooked this play button, the high score, the coins, the keys, the hoverboards, everything. He even made the in-game UI. You know, the thing on the right side that counts your multiplier, high score, and coins. He did really good. It's time to move on to animation. Now first, we have the jump animation. It's pretty good. Not the best thing I've ever made, but it works. Next is the running animation, which I'm actually very proud of. It's a little choppy, but I think it's fine. Now we have the slide right animation for when you switch lanes to the right, and the slide left animation for when you switch lanes to the left. And lastly, we have the roll. It's pretty good. Now, there are a few animations missing, such as the jetpack, pogo stick, and hoverboard animations, but they won't be getting done in this video. More on that later. For now, let's see what my friend Quirt, the scripter for this project, was able to cook up. First, I made this awesome beginning track. I think it's pretty similar to the original, but now let's playtest. As you can see, the coins, keys, and hoverboards are a work in progress, but the game is in a fully functional state. You can run, switch lanes, jump, roll, go up ramps, go under barriers, everything. It is kind of unfortunate that we weren't able to add power-ups and whatnot, but if you do want us to finish this game, we will, just not in a video. So go to the description, play the game, favorite it, and save it for later. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.